Factorization of quadratic expressions. A quadratic expression is one in which 2 is the highest power of the unknown in the expression. For example, if you are having this is a quadratic expression. Another name for quadratic expression is called trinomial. Now, that 2 is the highest power from the equation. 2 is the highest power. Now, therefore, to factorize a quadratic equation is to express it as a product of factors, meaning when we factorize this quadratic equation is as to express it as a product of factors. Now, from the previous lesson, if we expand this, it will give this. If you expand this, it will give this. Check the previous work, then you can now know how to expand this, then it will give this answer. Therefore, but we want to learn now how to solve this quadratic expression to get this product of its factors. So step 1 to be followed when factorizing steps to be followed when factorizing quadratic expressions. Number 1, create 2 brackets. 2, split the first term, that is highest power, into 2 products. Now write the 2 numbers to give the product of the last terms. The sum or difference operation of the 2 numbers must be equal to the coefficients of the middle term. I will solve this so you'll be able to know how to make use of this. Now let me solve this. Giving x squared plus 7x plus 10. Now the first thing you should do is to create 2 brackets like this. I've created it. Split the first term. The first term is x squared. Let's split it. Splitting the first term. First term is imply what? X squared. So splitting it is equal to x and x. Now look at it. X and x. Split it like that. Then write the 2 numbers to give the product of the last term. Now the product of the last term, this is the last term. Last term is equal to what? Plus 10. Now let's look for a number that can give us 2 numbers. When you times them, it will give us plus 10. Let's check plus 1 times plus 10. Also let's check minus 1 times minus 10, because plus 1 times plus 10 is to give plus 10. Minus 1 times minus 10 to give plus 10. Let's check this. Plus 2 times plus 5 to give us plus 10. Also minus 2 times minus 5 it will give us plus 10. So we are now looking at what? We have done this third line. Write 2 numbers to give the product of the last term. We have given these 2 numbers. Now the sum or difference operation of the 2 numbers. Now the sum or the difference means that plus 1 plus 10 is what? Plus 11. What if you sum them or add them? It will give this the coefficient of the center number, which is the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x is plus 7. So let's look at this product, which one that will give us plus 7 when we subtract, when we sum it or take the difference. Now minus 1 minus 10 is minus 11. Now plus 2 plus 5 is what? Plus 7. Minus 2 minus 5 is minus 7. So which one are we using? We are using this. So what you have to do is to now place it and say, okay, 2 plus 2, and also this plus 5 plus 5. You have factorized it automatically. You have factorized it. If you open this bracket, you see that you are going to get this out. Like now x plus 2 into bracket of x plus 5. Now let's open it. Let's open the bracket. X times x, s squared. X times plus 5 plus 5x. Plus 2 times x is plus 2x. Then plus 2 times plus 5 is plus 10. Therefore, x squared plus 5x plus 2x is what? Plus 7x plus 10. Can you see that you have gotten this answer? So the factorization of this quadratic equation is equal to 2 plus x plus 2 into bracket of x plus 5. So let's move to second example. Factorize x squared minus 9x plus 8. Now solution. Giving x squared minus 9x plus 8. Now remember, I said you should create two brackets. Then the first term you split it. First term, which is what? X squared. Even if it is y squared or d squared, you split it. It implies what? X and what? And x, which is what? You put it here, x and x. So the next thing to do is to products that we give 8, products that we give the last term, find the product that we implies to 8. Oh yeah, let's check. Plus 1 times plus 8 to give you minus 1 times minus 8. Then plus 2 times plus 4. Also minus 2 times minus 8. What else again that will produce that this thing? What of, okay, these are the products number that will produce, because plus 1 times plus 8 is equal to plus 8. Minus 1 times minus 8 is plus 8. Plus 2 times plus 4 is plus 8. Minus 2 times minus 8 is plus, minus 2 times minus 4 rather. Minus 2 times minus 4 is plus 8. Now let's now look at this product's this thing. The one that if we add it or subtract it, it will give you coefficient of x, which is minus 9. Let's check. Plus 1 plus 8 is plus 9. Minus 1 minus 8 is minus 9. Plus 2 plus 2, minus 1 minus 8 will give you minus 9. So that means we are using this. Why? Because minus 1 minus 8 will give minus 9. And if you times it, it will give you the product of the last term, which is minus 1 times minus 8. So therefore we are using minus 1 minus 8. So we put minus 1 minus 8. That's the answer. It's as simple as this. If you open this bracket, you are going to get this. Let's check it. X minus 1, x minus 8. Now let's open it. Say it's equal to x times x squared. X times minus 8 minus 8x. Minus 1 times x minus x. Minus 1 times minus 8 plus 8, which is equal to minus 8x minus x minus 9x plus 8. That is the answer. See you in the next episode. Thank you.